table at 129 points. And even after she missed the inter-district championship, which was in the last round, and that was because she raced in the international relay at Holyrood Park.
Okay, we're looking at the as well the three medalists from this event last year. So Sarah Inglis of Lothian, Beth Potter of Victoria Park, Glasgow, who's off to the Commonwealth Games, and Morag McClarty of Central AC. None of those ladies are here this weekend, so it's definitely very open. You mentioned Steph Pennycook in there as well, so and Mari Carmen McLennan could definitely look to try and take the lead in this race and take it by the scruff of the neck. It's a very long course for them, though. They're looking at 10 kilometres for this race, which is the same as the senior men. We'll do a little later on that we'll see shortly. But they'll do one very short loop here on the purple loop, and then they'll head. It looks like they're heading out now. They've just finished the purple loop, and they're heading down back towards the house to begin the first of their three big laps that they have to do.
And in terms of the team game here, Central AC senior women have won all the senior women ones except Edinburgh since 2011, so they are dominant in this. So it's going to be interesting to keep an eye out for Central AC in this race.
Okay, it does look a very quick pace to the start of this race. There's still a good pack of at least 8 to 10 athletes in there keeping with this pace, but you sort of wonder how long they're going to maintain that for. It's been a really strong start to this.
I think coming into this race, there's no one clear person who we think is going to win it, because looking back over the last 4 years, 4 different women have won the gold. So I think in this race it is impossible to pick from the start who's going to win it, and it's all about on the day, on the track, and
who wants it most.
Who wants it most, yeah.
The next 10 kilometres will decide, that's for sure. It's a nice big field here, though. We'll definitely have sort of a large range here. I mean, we'll go all the way through up the veteran age groups as well, so it's not just a race for the younger, we could say younger women in this race. It will be carried through all the age groups, so everyone will have their different aims for this race. Some will obviously be to try and compete with the very front, others it will be to make it around the course, and just have a really good time. And I think the weather today and the backdrop for this course has certainly helped.
We speak about having a good time, a good race, but there's actually some money on the line when it comes to the Grand Prix for these senior women, with a prize money of £4,000 being distributed among the winners of the Grand Prix. So it's not just for pride, it's not just for the medal here, as we saw with the other races. There is a bit of money on the line, so that's going to be an extra factor, or it would be for me anyway, Dan.
Yeah, certainly another incentive. If money's involved, then yeah, definitely they will have that at the back of their minds, I'm sure.
Bit of an uphill here now.
Yep, so they're coming to the end, well, towards the end of their first big lap at this stage, I think. They're going to come back in front of the house here for the first time. Looks like we do have a breakaway group of 3 already, which includes Mari Carmen McLennan, Steph Pennycook and Anna Tate, potentially. Oh, no, sorry, I think that may have been Anna Tate, just gone past in the shot there in 5th place.
And Steph Pennycook, she's as we said, she's at the top of the table at the moment, so if she can win this, there's one more event to go in Loughborough. She will be in pole position to win the Grand Prix. but she's still got a few k to go left in this one.
Yeah, I think they're looking at being about probably 3 to 4k in at the minute, so they've got a couple of other big laps to go.
You can see just in the background there, they come down a bit of a slope, and as you said, the front three are now forming.
Still got two people trying to chase them down though, so long as they don't give up, they've got a good chance of reeling the group in potentially at this stage.
And then a bit of a bigger group following on behind that.
Yeah, looks like there's our top 10 just gone through there. So we've just got a few of the men here. I think they'll be warming up for their race, so they need to make sure that they clear the course to let these women come through.
Interesting there that a few of the leaders actually went off the muddy bit of the track and onto the grass.
Yeah, I mean, as you go through the laps, you start to realise whether the better routes through. I mean, for different people it may be different, but it does seem to be that the grass is the better option at this stage, going through the wooded area. Just see what these few athletes decide to do. Looks like they're going to take the grass. Oh, and onto the mud again, so still a bit of indecision going on there at this stage, but they've got another lap to decide when they come back round again which way they're going to take this wooded part.
It seems at the moment McLennan even is out in front. She's actually 18th at the moment in the Grand Prix, so quite interesting how she's really up to game for this one. She is a GB international, and this could be maybe the experience is helping her again in such a big stage.
Yeah, it might be she's decided to prioritise this race as it is the national championships. Maybe focused her training on this event specifically, perhaps. Looks like they're coming back through to the front of the house for the second time. So after this, they'll have one more lap to go. Got the two leaders here. So McLennan, as you mentioned, and Steph Pennycook coming through. They look like they're pulling away from the chasing pack for who will be fighting it out for the bronze medal potentially here.
And if you didn't look at the Grand Prix table, you wouldn't think that was 18th place up there in first position. But as you said, this is the Scottish Nationals, maybe prioritising this over a few of the other events. Back at the front now, those two girls really stretching away from third place at the moment.
And this could be where the lady in third here could be pulled in here, because she's been out on her own for a little while. Looks like fourth and fifth are beginning to close up on her, because they're not too far apart, so they will be looking to close that gap. They'll definitely believe that they can still get this bronze medal, especially with another lap to go.
We've got both first and second here from the Hare and Hounds Edinburgh Uni Running Club. Again, two athletes from that running club sticking together. Maybe a tactic that's been worked on. You know, it does seem that.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing they like to do. I mean, we had the top three in the under-20 women's was Edinburgh Uni Hare and Hounds as well, so they're clearly very strong in the senior. Going up to, it looks promising for them in the senior event for years to come. I think if the three from the under-20s can step up to seniors soon as well. We've had a slight change. Looks like Anna Tate of Victoria Park, Glasgow now has taken it up into third place, but these three women can now work off each other in this final lap now, and it will be a very good battle, I think, for the bronze.
Yeah, perhaps first and second are done and dusted now. Maybe it's
Yep,
a
Anna Tate
battle
kicking
now
on.
for third place. Tate pulling away from the fourth and fifth place. Fourth place not giving up though.
And fifth very close behind as well, so this could very much go down to the final few hundred metres. But McLennan and Pennycook now are definitely looking like our gold and silver medalists for this race. It's just going to be the battle for bronze, I think.
McLennan, she's actually she won the North of England Championship this year. She also had a Great Britain debut at the Eurocross in Slovakia, and almost you'd say a dream year for her after an injury that had set her back, and she finds herself far out in front here in the Scottish Nationals. Coming down to the home straight here with her teammate Steph Pennycook not far behind her. It's going to be first and second here for the Edinburgh Uni Running Club. Brilliant for the individuals, brilliant for Edinburgh Uni Rugby Club itself. Trying to find Tate there. And as long as there's no slip-ups, she'll claim bronze down this last stretch.
Fourth place athlete not giving up though, but I think that gap will be too big to close down in the final stages.
More of a battle against the time now, maybe, for them two athletes. Again, that brilliant view,
yeah,
coming down the final straight. That may well be McLennan, we can see on the screen there.
She looks like she's sprinting her way down there. She's really turned on the gas, I think, towards the end. She's seen the finish in sight and said, right, I'm going for this. This is my time. And she's taken it with ease as well.
You can see the crowd watching her come over to be crowned the senior women's even Scottish national champion of 2018. And,
I think we'll be seeing a replay of that as well. Look like the marshal there just dropping the tape, but she's got plenty of time to pick that back up to get it ready.
Such a good finish, we had to see it twice, I think, Dan.
Yes, yeah, nice to see a replay, and you can, from this angle, we'll certainly see the massive smile that she'll have on her face as she takes this title.
You can see she's really pushing herself here.
She is. Her arms are flailing a little, but she's holding it together and keeping her speed in check, and then a nice double arm lift there to show her joy there as she crosses the line.
And it's important you've got to get the picture in with the arms and over.
Exactly, a little nice salute there from Steph Pennycook for second place. As we see Anna Tate coming down to take the bronze medal, as she should do. We believe she did, but this will confirm it from this angle.
You can see with these all the senior women this year, they're not giving up. Right there, the final few meters here. As you said, Dan, almost sprinting down here.
Yeah, definitely a nice sprint finish there from Tate, and also from McLennan especially as well. And we see the fourth and fifth placed athletes who were in third at some point throughout that race, so they all shared that third position at some stage.
Tate just too strong for them. And we can see here the under-20s men's just warming up. It's again quite a long race for them. They're just practicing there, going up that incline.
Got a nice shot of the starter here. He's been starting Scottish athletics events for over 50 years now, so he's